How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Louis Crypto, and in today's Bitcoin update, I'm going to be marking out all the key levels that must hold and be broken in order to get bullish continuation. There are some telling signs on certain altcoins. Look, since the summer bottom, 49k back on Bitcoin, Bitcoin has, of course, doubled. Now, majority of the market did also double. Unfortunately, though, they did not hold up like Bitcoin, and a lot of them are either losing their summer lows or getting very close to them once again. A few coins that have done incredibly well on this move up with Bitcoin and has held up just as well as Bitcoin. But the market is way too saturated in comparison to the last cycle. And with that being the case, some coins are putting new lower lows, meaning that they've been going down nearly for a year straight. For Bitcoin, it accumulated and then went higher. And some coins, they accumulated and didn't really go higher. Maybe had a slight move up, but then came back down and are attempting to lose this low. So for Bitcoin, Bitcoin's well positioned for a potential dump. It's just, and there are, again, a handful of altcoins that are well prepared for a dump. Let's list some. The US based coins, of course, they've done the best since the 49k low, or since the Trump victory, let's say. We've also got smart contract platform coins like Solana, Sui have done incredibly well. Check out those videos on my YouTube channel. And we're also seeing DEX coins doing well. It's been mainly these and some RWA projects like Ondo, because it's got ties to BlackRock, the project that I've been talking about for over a year now that's in the RWA sector, Bricken BKN. It's got all the things Murad was saying about what to look for in meme coins, but it's not a meme coin. It's a real RWA project with over 250 million tokenized and about to tokenize another 700 million, and their goal to bring about 1 billion in total tokenized by the end of 2025. And the chart has been incredible. Go check out all those other videos on the channel. There are a few coins, again, well positioned for a potential crash. But there are also others that have previously done well, like Rio, for example. Everyone was talking about this RWA project, but you can see it's nearly at the low. Well, it's at the lows and it's nearly heading lower. And if I zoom out more and more and more, just due to oversaturation in the market, some coins are a lot worse positioned. And people don't want to hear it or whatever. But my job is to just share what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing a lot of similarities with a lot of the weak coins. Remember, Bitcoin is not weak. Bitcoin got out of that accumulation. As you can see, this coin did not get out of the accumulation. So with that being the case, and almost heading to new lows, this means that we're going to see downtrend continuation on some altcoins, not the whole market, but most of the market, just because there's way more cryptos this bull market than the last cycle. You could pretty much buy the dip on any coins and we'd consistently head to new highs. Whereas this cycle, even though Bitcoin went to new highs, we're not seeing the case where all coins follow like they used to. And if this is to actually head lower, it's just a bearish continuation pattern, meaning that this movement up here is a dead cat bounce. So a lot worse positioned than Bitcoin. And you could argue, again, I'm just sending the message. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just sharing what I'm seeing. I'm also bullish. I want it to go up, but I'm not going to ignore, that we could be following something like this where we're leaving complacency, going into anxiety. I'm seeing some comments on Twitter actually showing this as well, the sentiment on Twitter. For example, here, Lady of Crypto, not gonna lie, I expected altcoin season to be earlier than this. The whole process is taking so long, people getting complacent, people losing hope. It's the perfect recipe for a crazy pump, but I feel exhausted from all the waiting. I just went, since you said complacent, here, let's go over what she said again. Whole process is taking too long, expected it to be sooner, people getting complacent, losing hope. This is a recipe for a crazy pump, but I am exhausted waiting. Let's just read these two. We just need to cool off for the next rally, so we're just waiting. And then the dips is taking long, like this is taking longer than expected. Yeah, you can also see here, if we start dumping down a little bit more, People will say these are businesses, they're legit projects, but in all honesty, all that matters is price and what the chart looks like. So yeah, that's what I'm potentially seeing, not for all of crypto, but you know, if I put them side by side, copy and paste it, maybe you can see a little bit better. And I'm not calling the Bitcoin top, guys. I'm just saying the market is too saturated for all these coins to do well. So I just feel like there are going to be coins out there that will not put new all-time highs. I'm in the boat where I want them to, but again, I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. This is not what I want. I'm just literally letting you know that there is potential, that, yeah, I can see something like that. And so this is a Bitcoin video, of course, but I have to let everyone, gauge the market. Again, XRP, HBAR, a lot of coins better positioned. The DEX coins, the smart contract coins, Sui, Solana, they're all at the highs. Let's go through them. Solana at the highs, Sui at the highs. Even if we look at some DEX coins like Ray on Solana, still at the highs. But again, looking at a coin like Rio, or even a meme coin like Wojak or AI Tech, guys, they've been accumulating and then to head lower. A coin like Wojak put in 2 new all-time highs. This was the March top hit, 2 new all-time highs. And look at where it is down now, minus 70+%. It's insane. Yes, previously when it went down minus 70%, it continued higher. But the more I zoom out, if I were to remove the drawings, the more I zoom out, it looks like we could be potentially changing trend unless we see Bitcoin holding certain levels and breaking key levels. Yeah, to me, I see a lot of similarities. You could say we're down over here at the moment. So the complacency stage potentially was a new higher high. But yeah, on a coin like Rio or AI Tech, or there are so many other examples, OTK, props, you know, all of these people. Oh, sorry, all of these people, all of these coins are doing similar things. Look, the more I zoom out, the more it looks like that, what I was trying to show you guys. That complacency and anxiety stage. Look, that whole summer period accumulating. It's a dead cat bounce, isn't it? OTK. This is actually what I was suggesting in the Discord community back in summer. We could be seeing dead cat bounces here again. A massive rally on OTK, but ended up being a dead cat bounce now at new lows. Downtrend continuation. Whereas Bitcoin is totally fine. Bitcoin holders are the real winners here. So my levels going forward, place this fib. We've got potential targets at the upside. 120, 115, 120, 130, 140. If you are enjoying this update so far, please, if you can, like, subscribe, comment. It does help the algorithm. And current resistances, not allowing us to get up to those targets, up here between 103.8 to 108k. So for me, guys, I am bearish under this level. I'm expecting the swing lows to be tested. So the lows of the range. If this 100k current support manages to give in, so fails to keep holding, while above it, we do have chances to break this red box. However, just remember, I want it to go up. I want my altcoins to do well. I've lost so much money. I don't want to continue losing money, but I'm also going to not ignore what's potentially developing on the charts. Sorry, Abby's calling me. So yeah, I'm not going to ignore what's on the charts. And if there is a potential rollover going on right now, and Bitcoin, again, holding up nice, doing totally fine, but the altcoins putting in new lower lows, as I've been showing, some of them, not all, guys, not all. There are some good ones. Look at Solana, as I mentioned. Look at Sui. They are holding up at their highs. Look at Radium, a Solana DEX, holding at the highs. BKN, that RWA project, holding up very nicely. But again, there are those others. AI Tech, OTK, Rio. They're all heading to new lows or have already put in new lower lows for this almost 1 year long correction. And if Bitcoin were now to lose 100k, I need to show you the upcoming support. Measuring this completed move up over here, we can see the 786 and 886 being a key level of support in the past, historically. And I don't know if I wasn't making too many Bitcoin updates consistently on YouTube, but of course daily in the Discord, multiple times a day in the Discord, as well as on Twitter as well. Links are down below if you want to get involved. But I also had this level marked out already. It was slightly different. I think I had it between here. Well, as the times adjusted, we got that new rally over there. So it gave me this new area of support. But I was just trying to show you that in the past, as this was developing, as we were living through it, this was also once a key level that needed holding and acted as support, bringing multiple bounces. The issue is, if we do maintain this as resistance, lose 100k, that becomes the target down at 90, 93k. That's the target, right? The problem with that is, of course, all the buys, the longs with leverage that force the market up from here have their liquidation set beneath. And it just makes sense. If we see Bitcoin dumping from 100k down to 91, 93k, then at least for me, I see it deviating and then, of course, sweeping the lows, liquidating everyone before a reclaim. So maybe something like this. You tap into new lows, liquidate all these traders with their positions here, and then reclaim business as usual. However, those coins that I showed you, those charts that I showed you, of course, the nice ones, Solana, Sui, you know, maybe they just do similar to Bitcoin and hold up very nicely. But those other coins that are at new lows, if Bitcoin's to drop $10,000 more, 10,000, 15,000 more, and these coins are at the lows or actually making new lows, then it's not a good sign, guys, for those coins. And that just makes sense because of how saturated the market is. So where am I getting at? I'm getting to the point that we're going to see altcoins that are not going to return back to their highs. I think for Bitcoin, this is not the top. This is just a correction. But again, certain cryptos, certain coins are now putting in downtrend continuation and just the beginning of that. It could be a deviation as well with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin needs to travel down that low to do the deviation. It's all bullish above this. But to get down there, even though Bitcoin's bullish, those altcoins putting in new lows will just continue lower and lower and lower and lower. And maybe that bounce will not be good enough for them. And they will eventually just keep bleeding out, because there have been moments the market has been given pumps here, here, here. There have been pumps being given in the market, but many coins are not taking them. There are, again, a select few taking them. XRP, HBAR, Solana, Sui, the DEX coins, Aero, Ray, Jupiter. Yeah, there's many coins taking advantage of these other moves, but there are also more coins not moving with Bitcoin. And so I think that there are some coins that are going to move with Bitcoin a lot easier than others. I've just named them, the ones that are holding up better position for a dump. The ones that have been bad all the way through, they should just continue to do the same, especially if Bitcoin loses 100k and sees a 10k dump, or maybe a 15k dump, for example. Look where the 200 EMA is. Look where the 100 EMA is. So we can clearly see on the loss of this moving average, the direct next one's down here. So we can see a massive drop off into this area over here. I think that's all a fake out, like a bear trap to go higher. But the altcoins that have been bad all the way through until now and now putting in new lows, they're just going to keep being bad. So maybe use this time to rotate, guys. That's all from me today. Hopefully it was informative. Don't hate me. My opinion, my thoughts, and I want it to go up, right? I'm just not going to ignore what's in front of me. So don't kill me for that. I'm just making you aware. I want the red box broken, but it's all probabilities. And the probabilities are in favor for the bearish move, as we have seen this resistance confirmed as resistance on multiple occasions. That's it from me today. Like, subscribe, comment, and share to help boost the algorithm and help me achieve 10k subscribers. If you want to get educated, as you can see down below, use the links in the description or in the bio, on the pinned comment section. Head over to Twitter, follow me over there, or check out the education on the website. Cheers.